Hey guys, it's Kelly. I'm here at Navarro's Mixed Nursery with Manny.
Hi, everybody.
If anybody did not know, there was a fire the other day at Moss Landing, and they make batteries.
That's right. That's where they make those lithium batteries and power
Yeah,
plant.
and unfortunately, it closed Highway 1,
It's been closed. I hear people saying it's going to be for at least a week or more.
but the road is open to get to the nursery. So that's
It
the
is
good
correct.
news. But I
Yes.
think a lot of people think all of 1 is closed, and all of Highway 1 is not closed. You can go through Castroville, coming from Castroville, and make the left-hand turn and come in. It's actually easier than it normally is.
Right now, yes, it
So
is
come on
correct.
down to Navarro's and see Manny and look at the beautiful plants he has here, because he's got a lot here. What are you doing down here?
Well, you can see we always doing a little propagation. You can see those leaves. And once those leaves, we put them like that. Once they make roots, eventually the baby pops from the bottom. So that way, the plants, they grow a little faster. They make roots faster, and it's a little more safe.
You're always doing something. He's always doing something here, propagating something.
Somehow, Kelly, this place never runs out of things to do over here.
And now you have 2 places to manage.
And now it is Gilroy and here. The good thing is Danny from Campus Garden is one of my partners. He's running Gilroy right now. So
Hey, Daniel.
he's a very smart young one.
That's the cactus kid.
That's right.
He is very knowledgeable.
Oh,
For
Danny.
20 years old,
Yeah,
it's incredible how much he knows about cactus and other plants.
that's right.
Yeah.
Me and him, we share knowledge with each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's great for him to have you as a mentor too, and vice versa, because he probably knows things that you didn't know.
That's right. Oh, yeah, that's for sure. He's been studying by himself. Also, he talks to a lot of good growers from the real original owners like Alton. He's one of the guys that I know he talked with so many times, and Alton is a very good man. He's willing to share knowledge with people when they ask questions. I been doing this pretty much for many years, so I have so much knowledge. But there is never ends of learning.
Oh, that's so true. I mean, I learned from Daniel too. I went to a Master Gardener's class yesterday, or I would have been here yesterday. And one of the things I learned is that, there's only a handful of birds that are pollinators,
That's right.
and the hummingbird's one of them.
That's right.
I thought there were more pollinator birds, but no, there's only like 3 or something like that in the world.
I seen only 2 different ones here, 2 different pollinators, a little finch type of thing, and the hummingbirds.
And the hummingbirds, well, we're going to talk about it because the blooms on aloes are like their favorite.
That's right.
That and salvias in my garden. And if you haven't seen the blooms on the aloes, you're missing it because they are beautiful. Do you have any in bloom right now?
Several
Yeah.
varieties.
Let's go take a look
Oh,
at
yeah,
the ones
let's
we
go
have.
take
We're
a
going to
look.
go on a field trip. You'll get to see the nursery as we're walking on.
Let's start heading to the back.
The ones that I bought from you, the candelabras, I bought 3 last year, about a little bit later in the year. And they have stalks on them right now, flower stalks, so they're getting ready to bloom.
Oh, good. Let's go this way.
The thing is that not all aloes have the same color blooms.
No,
The same species will, but
let's look over here. We have these aloe, very good plant for the garden. Hardly any issues on this plant, but you can see the flowers.
oh, they're beautiful.
So many flowers coming here. That's very good plant for anybody who has room and they don't want any maintenance. I highly recommend this type of aloe. I believe it is Aloe spinolosa. Let's go and see more aloes this way. I believe arborescence is going to be throwing a lot of flowers soon.
The birds.
You call those birds. That's the type of, how you call it, finches? Or
Yeah.
one of those that is a little different color. They are the ones that pollinate here. Well, let's
These-
do over here. You can see
Yeah.
these hollows. That's the Ramosissima. A lot of flowers coming. We never give any water to these ones, so they went to a little shock. But soon we're going to have a lot of flowers. Also,
These are what I have. Because the bloom heads look the exact same color shade. They're beautiful.
yeah,
And they haven't even bloomed yet, but oh my gosh.
yeah, and we also have these variegated ones. You can see, same thing, aloe, not Ramosissima, arborescens. This aloe arborescens has a little variegation, you can see. So flowers are coming here, and remember, the flowers are edible, Kelly.
I'm going to have to try one, but I hate to. I hate to sacrifice it because
Sometimes we
they're
want to
so
see the
beautiful.
flower, right?
I know. What else you got for us?
Right now, it's not going to be the best time of the year to see flowers, but you can see they are showing flowers right now.
Well, you can show us something else. You can show us what is your special of the day.
Let's see. Are you talking about like promotion, special deals?
Yeah, do you
or-
have any promotions going on right now?
We always been giving good
He always gives good deals. but
discounts to people. Lately, we
Look
did.
at the size of this. Look at the size of that.
That's a big
It's
monster.
huge. Love it.
See, look at the size of my veggies, Kelly.
And this might be something
Look
you
at-
don't know about Manny
Yeah.
is that he grows his vegetation here, his vegetables,
Yep,
and he eats like he is a vegetarian.
right
So
here.
he eats, his meals are right here growing, and that's what he eats every day. He doesn't bring his lunch is growing here.
Yep, every day over here I have
That
my
is incredible.
my greens. They are very healthy and organic 100%. Mhm. Let's see, which one we be doing, Kelly? We did onions. We did,
Here's the one you repotted too in that one
Yeah.
video.
yeah.
If you haven't seen it, take a look at that video.
Do you remember this one, Kelly?
Yeah.
It's doing really good.
Yeah, it looks great.
Now, this coming year is gonna double the size, you will see.
It's gorgeous.
So, it's a beautiful plant.
It is gorgeous. And another one just like
That
it.
one is also doing really good.
Mom pointed out that the monkey tail, one of the monkey tails has a bloom. Is that a monkey tail or rat tail? one right
That's the
there?
monkey tail.
Monkey tail.
Yes.
Oh, take a look at that real quick.
See?
Aren't they pretty? And the aeoniums. Oh, what is this one?
This one, I forgot the name of this one. This one, we got him from one of the brokers in San Leandro, Sheen from San Leandro. This is a unique aeonium. Luckily, I add this to my collection. Soon, these many babies, they're gonna have to be propagated. So it is an amazing plant for succulent collectors
It's beautiful.
or anybody who wants to add these beauties to their garden. You can see how beautiful in the base.
Gorgeous. And let's look at the other aeoniums because they've just come alive. This is their season, and they, boy,
Well,
in my garden, they're looking so beautiful.
some of these, remember, we trimmed some of those to propagate. Now look how many babies are growing back. So they are coming back really strong. An example, let's do a little shot over here. You can see where I cut them. You always cut an angle like this. So that way when the water comes, it'll slide down. Because if you cut it flat, in many cases, some of the onions, they die because they hold the water in the center. So you
Okay.
can see how many babies are growing,
Yeah.
see? So the onions, they are really good plants
Good clusters there.
to add to the garden.
And I love the variegated. They're so striking. And look, it has like a pink ring around the outside of the leaves. It's just gorgeous.
These babies are definitely unique, Kelly. They are unique plants to have in the garden.
Yeah, he's got a phone call. We'll go walking around while he takes his phone call. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. So many different ones too. You could just go wild putting together arrangements with all these beautiful succulents.
That's
They're
right.
just gorgeous. So pretty. And I'm loving my yuccas that I have in the pots. They're doing good, and it
Oh,
really
wait till
brings a lot to the garden.
wait till they start getting established. The older they get, the more beautiful they keep turning.
Yeah, they're really beautiful.
I
Yeah.
would like to share something for your followers, Kelly. I would like to share something about agaves. Let's give a
Keep
little.
up with them.
This is a good lesson for anybody who work with agaves. 2 months ago, we sold this agave. This is a very unique specimen. This is a $3,000 agave. But what I want to share with you and all your followers and all the good people out there to be very careful. You see all what is happening to this agave, right?
Is it burns?
Well, basically, let me explain to you what happened so that way other people don't make the mistake.
Yeah.
Because this is very important. This is a very expensive agave. And when they took him, obviously you can see these agave, they tie them up with some type of plastic. So whenever they tie them up over here, the spines, they poke right there in the bottom. So when they tie them up, in order for them to move it, cause scars in the bottom of the leaf. And they put him in an area where he was not getting a lot of sun, so it doesn't dry the areas where he got poked by the same leaves. And this is what it happens. You can see every single leaf got smashed with the spines, cause a little scar, and it'll cause to start rotting. This time on winter time is not good to cause any scar to any agaves or cactus, because this is a major problem, and especially in a unique plant like this, Kelly.
Yeah. 'Cause
So
that
for anybody
that
out there,
was beautiful.
yeah.
It's still beautiful, but I mean, it's got scars.
Oh, look all these ones. When they tie them up with whatever plastic, tie them up in order for them to move it to the spot where they want to set them up, that's where they cause all these many scars, and now we have the problem.
That's a shame.
So hopefully your followers, anybody who has to
Don't
move
tie
a
them
big
up.
agave, don't do that.
Just lay them. Just lay them, right?
Just figure out a way where they can put any type of 2x4 in each side and lift them up like this, so that way they don't need to
That's a good idea. Wow.
cause this
That's
type
too
of
bad.
problem.
But it can be restored. I mean, eventually it's going to take time, but this right here is, in the center is okay.
This plant, I believe, is gonna be hard to believe that a lot of this is gonna get recovered because it's a mature agave. But what the good part of these, we're gonna use this plant to decapitate and see if we can make this plant to generate babies. So we're gonna take the center of the heart out, and eventually we're gonna see babies growing on the side. So that's what we're gonna do with this plant.
Yeah. And if you don't know, Manny does have a Facebook page, the Navarro's Mixed Nursery, that he's very active on, and you can follow him on Facebook. He also has a YouTube channel, but you're not on the YouTube very much at all.
Very little.
So I do that for him. So with Manny's Facebook, he's very active on the Facebook, and you can just keep track of what's going on here at the nursery with Manny. And he'll always let you know if he's having special promotions here at the nursery. He's always got something on there about it, and other various things. You teach us a lot, so.
I try, Kelly. I try, it is important to share what is good for you with other people in order to keep healing this universe, to make it more wisely. Is very important. So you can see a lot of young kids getting into this environment, very young kids, because they understand these type of living things is like having a pet.
And they're very beautiful. And there's so much to learn from plants. I mean, I named my YouTube channel Garden Discovery because I'm always learning. It's a discovery every day in the garden. Whether you're at the nursery working or I'm at the garden at home in my backyard gardening, I learn something every single day with plants.
It is correct.
Yeah.
And also very therapeutic.
Yes.
100%.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I used to suffer from anxiety really, really badly. And when I knew I needed to be outdoors more because it's very therapeutic for me to be outdoors and also to work with plants. And when I started gardening, that's why, is because I needed an outlet. And it really decreased my anxiety, I would say, by 95%.
I
It's
see.
incredible.
Yeah, well, basically, I feel the same way. I hardly ever know what is called stress. even if I had to run these two projects that I have and face these issues with this economy right now, still I feel like no stress at all. I feel so perfectly
Manny is
fine.
always a positive person. It would be a pretty rare time when I would stop by and you're down in the dumps. He doesn't let anything get him down. Business is slow here, and that's because people probably think they can't access off of Highway 1, but you can right now. So if you're local and want to stop by, Manny's here. You're here till what, 3 today?
Pretty much till 3, 4 p.m.
And back
sometimes.
tomorrow. He's here 7 days a week?
7 days a week, from usually 8 to 4 p.m.
Yeah, come on down. Manny is happy to have visitors. He loves to talk plants, and he's a wealth of information with all the plants that he has here. And if he doesn't know the information, he'll get the information for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We make it work. If
And
not,
so-
we invent it.
Yeah, so do you have any special promotions going on here at the nursery right now?
We always give good prices. We haven't figured out what type of percentage we're going to do the next sales we're going to do, because a lot of plants are barely and getting ready for this coming season. So they are kind of small. But I believe beginning of the springtime, we're going to throw a good promotion to give good discounts to people. But always, like I say, we always make things work with customers.
He always does a good deal. I'm telling you, I wouldn't come back and back and back if he didn't. He always
you,
does
Kitty.
me right.
Thank you.
And he's always giving me plants just out of the goodness of his heart. And that's not the reason I come, though.
Not well. You mentioned one good factor right there. Since we start building this nursery, every day we give something. Every day, every day, every day, every day, something to every pretty much customer who comes in, and to us is a blessing. The more we give, the better we do.
I have the same philosophy too, and I think that's probably why me and Manny get along so good. And you know what? It's about our anniversary since the very first video we did together.
How long it's been now?
It's been about a year since our
Wow.
very first video. I showed up.
Time passed so
Wasn't
fast.
planned. Me and Mom came by a year ago, and I said, "Hey, is it okay if I do a video?" And he was on board 100%. No problem. Where a lot of places, frankly, you go into the nurseries and they're just too hoity-toity and don't, they think, okay, at the time I probably had only 200 subscribers.
Man, time is passing so fast, Kelly. 1 year already.
But Manny's like, absolutely, let's do it. And anytime I've ever wanted to come over and do a video,
I'm ready.
he's ready. And he does such a great job. And I just,
Oh, thank you, Kelly. Thank you.
you
Thank
mean
you.
so much to me, Manny.
No,
He's
thank
the
you.
plant daddy,
Thank you. Thank
Well,
you.
thanks so much, guys. I just wanted to stop by here at Navarro's, let everybody know local. Manny is open. The nursery's open, and you can access it by coming through the Castroville side. So,
Let the wind bring you guys and come over and visit us. You guys always be welcome.
bye-bye.
Have a good one. Calls. Yeah.